make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe and trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Um, we weren't raised on social media. I wasn't raised on social media, so I'm trying to point out a difference because I think the generations are different because we're like I'm late Gen X, so we weren't raised on social media. Like we understood headlines and retractions. We had to learn that. And what headlines and retractions was in a newspaper they have a headline that gets everybody. And when it's wrong, months later, a year later, years later, they have a retraction, like, you know, uh 20, 30 pages in a small little paragraph on my bad, we were wrong about that. And we got silly because we were raised in front of the television, watch Sesame Street, that kind of stuff, watch cartoons, that kind of stuff. But they sent us outside. But we wound up raising kids on social media, in the sense of get on the watch the TV, get on the tablet. Now the kids on Facebook, the kids on Instagram, the kids on TikTok, the kids, we're putting them in videos, and they're raised on social media. They're raised um, for likes and shares and streams and see if they could go viral. And the problem is they're raised to get along with the internet more than with people. And excuse me, that's not necessarily a them problem, that's a us problem because we taught it. You know what I'm saying? We taught it. We were like, we did it. We didn't send them outside. You know, we don't want these kids playing sports or playing with their friends. Like I'm not even gonna front. It was something I saw recently. I was working and I was driving by a park and I saw a bunch of high school kids in the grass playing like football. I hadn't seen that in 10 years, at least. Like at least 10 years. And I'm like, whoa, I've seen adults do it, but not like high school age kids. Didn't see it at all. And the only time I see kids play is usually in the playground, at their schools. Like, and I'm sitting there like, wow, like, but everybody's on the phone. Like, we didn't do social media bullies. Like, people bully you on social media and they act like, oh, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. And it wasn't trauma. Like, we had a bully. The bully was for real, like a real person that we had to see every day. So it's like, okay, well, if you want to be a bully, you're gonna catch these hands. And that's how we got that done. But people who are online and I'm gonna watch what you do and watch this and watch that. And it's to the point where, people who are, kids post everything now. Post everything. And kids are committing crimes posting it. Yeah, that's me, baby. Look at what you doing. I don't know what happened. You happened. What are you talking about? You happened. Parents had to figure out that their kids were somehow at a party or snuck or stole or tried to steal a car or dented the car. But now, y'all over there doing donuts and your parents calling like, yeah, it's me. Because y'all were raised on social media. And I think the bad part about being raised on social media is you don't understand the importance of privacy. Like there's certain things you want private, until you can actually deal with talking about it publicly. But since y'all put everything out first, it's not you don't have that time to process stuff. So when people like me say I wasn't raised on social media, even with the conversations of I wasn't raised on social media, so I'm not gonna if I threaten you on social media, if I see you, we probably gonna get into it. I'm not gonna threaten somebody on social media and go, he was just trolling. Nah. Because you probably did something that warranted, we're gonna have a problem. At the same time, even take that part out, but even put relationships in. people have relationships on social media. Like their relationship on social media is better than their real relationship. And usually you keep your relationship off of social media because not because of anything bad, but because you're enjoying your relationship. You don't post everything. It's kind of like, people post their charitable efforts on social media. I gave this person $100. Look at me. No, you do that. You don't do that. That's embarrassing to a person. You know what I'm saying? You don't help a person for the world to know. And you don't love a person for the world to know, because it doesn't come off like you're helping a person or loving a person. So when you, like I said, we wasn't raised on social media, so it doesn't come across the same. Date night isn't supposed to be posted like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, some of y'all posting when y'all getting it. You know what? We're not even gonna do that. We're not even gonna do that. But I think that's the difference. Like that's some of the differences, rather. But I would say like it's our fault, in our generation as parents, is because we dropped the ball on making social media more important than real life. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.